Time. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, looks like we're all good. Here we go, boys. Game number 2, Ethiopians versus Mayans. It is Jordan. It is DauT. It is live on Voobly Wololo Kingdoms. If you don't know Wololo Kingdoms, get on it. Get on it, bitches. Jordan will be, in the northwest of the map this time. Similar location to his TC on the last map. DauT will be in a very different location. He'll actually be in the southwest. These guys are pretty darn close to each other, but they're in that weird position where you probably won't find your opponent right away. Maybe one of them will, but man, these games can be really tough. Jordan's gold here probably looks horrible to him, but when he finds out that DauT is on his left, it's not as bad. It's still a shitty gold. Secondary gold is crappy because it's blocked by this cliff. Jordan's going to have a wood line near his TC. It's not the greatest one, but he can take it. He'll have one on the front as well. Barry's off to the side. I don't love Jordan's map at all, but yeah, it's a map. Jordan with Ethiopians let's see how he plays this one out. We will talk about that in a moment. First, let's talk about DauT's map. DauT's got front gold. DauT has a pretty wallable front flank. He will have this awkward hill here on the front. Man, that's actually in an awkward position because it's not quite close enough to his TC that he can put his military buildings on top of it, but it's close enough that Jordan could stage his army on top of that hill. Look for that to be an awkward position later in this match. DauT can block in the left side and all that, but it's going to be quite some time. Probably be Castle Age, I think, before he's totally blocked in. DauT looking for his resources at the moment. He is playing as Mayans. Mayans are a strong civ, and look, DauT's out scouting the opposite side of the map where you might expect your opponent to be. DauT's going to do that scouting without finding a couple of his sheep. Is that true? A couple sheep hanging out here on the hill. DauT found his boars. He's going to sheep scout, and he's going to go forward and try to lame Jordan, but he's kind of, well, he will find his way there eventually. He's taking a very circuitous route. Legend of Socks is here. Yo, yo, yo. Let's see. Indians nerfed? What? No arbs. Yeah, that's right. I was in the middle of telling everyone how Indians really, I mean, you just go arbs. It's simple. And then I was like, wait, what? No arbs? DauT will eventually find his way to Jordan, but he's probably going to be here a bit too late to actually lame him. We'll see. Where's Jordan's other boar? Jordan's got a boar here in the corner, so DauT's going to have to do some real quick running to get over there with his eagle. DauT came forward to lame early. He dropped his boar in a shitty position there, and he's still missing 2 sheep. Did he scout those at least? No. DauT still has to do some scouting back at home. He's going to be minus 2 sheep for the moment. It's not going to hurt him any. I mean, going forward to lame here is fine. 4 vills out on wood for DauT. Mayans player can drush. Of course, Meso Civ drush. Pretty nasty. Pretty decent. Of course, this is Wololo, so some things are a little different, right? We all know this, don't we? You start with an Eagle Scout instead of an Eagle Warrior, and you have to make this actual upgrade. You have to actually spend a little bit of resources if you're going to go into Eagles, but they're pretty badass. Eagles are kind of, it feels like a better option in HD, but I think we're just going to see a 3 militia drush here from DauT. As he lures in his second boar, he's still going to be minus a couple of sheep. Why is he over here on the map? DauT has, he found the main gold of Jordan. I think he should know where the TC is, but he's circling the absolute wrong side of the map. I mean, this is going to be important late game to find these extra golds, but you would think DauT would want to go home and find a sheep. Somebody tell me what's going on here. I think he took Jordan's sheep, says Socks. I didn't see it, but I believe it if you saw it. 3 sheep still alive here for DauT, so that seems like he possibly could have stolen a couple. Might have stolen Jordan's sheep, and maybe you're saying that he stole the sheep from Jordan and didn't realize that he stole them. So DauT doesn't know that he has 2 more sheep. Jordan will have 4 vills out on wood, and he will drop a barracks as well. We should always, since we are working with new patches, we should always check tech trees. Ethiopians have faster archers, and they get resources when they go to the next stage, which makes it really easy to basically spam units. Pike and Haub upgrade is free. Some would say this is the best civ in HD. Others might disagree slightly, but it's certainly a strong civ. You can go all the way to Arb. You can go all the way to Haub. You can go fairly far down the cavalry line, but you won't have bloodlines. So we'll see how this one shapes up as it moves forward. Feudal Age coming for DauT at 7 minutes 49 seconds. DauT will be up on 21 vills, and he won't be drushing. He'll send 3 villagers out to gold and 4 villagers forward to probably drop a forward. DauT's hill here is ugly, and it looks like he's going to go forward, and it may not matter. A couple idols under the TC for DauT. He still didn't find his 2 sheep, but like we said before, he probably found some of Jordan's, so it's all good. DauT probably feeling quite happy. Not taking stone is Mr. DauT, so we will keep an eye on this forward. It looks like it's going to be a barracks. I would think it's going to be men-at-arms along with this, but we'll see. Right now, Feudal Age is halfway in. DauT will have the stone for 1 tower if he wants it, and he will be queuing 0 militia. So don't listen to me. DauT's going to come forward and take Jordan's stone here on the front. Jordan is going to... He's going to see this. I mean, it's within his line of sight. He's going to build a couple militia. Jordan will be up to feudal as well. Jordan's click-up time at 823 comes with 22 villagers and loom, and Jordan will get that 100 food, 100 gold when he reaches the next age. DauT's going to be up first. He's going to have the chance to put up the first tower, but before he can even do that, Jordan's going to send forward 5 villagers and a couple militia, soon to be 3 militia, and his scout. And it's basically full retreat time for DauT. DauT can't really do much against this. DauT will go into Eagles. Eagle Scouts on the way. Talked about this earlier, that you have to upgrade from Eagle Scout as you move forward. In HD, actually looks like Jordan might lame his own front stone here. Cutting off his own nose to spite his face, I suppose. We will see Jordan drop an archery range. Seems like a wise choice as Ethiopians. J-Man's got a couple of idols in the back because he's so busy microing on the front. Men-at-arms coming from Jordan. He will be able to take this fight very soon. Even with a couple of Eagle Scouts in here, I think the men-at-arms might rule the day. Let's see. Most of those on high HP. Jordan is going to make DauT delete his tower. DauT will go back a bit. Jordan's defensive tower here is going to be kind of a moot point at the end of things. DauT is taking some stone, though. He's on 201 at the moment. Men-at-arms is in. Both guys kind of flirting here in the middle. But I don't think that DauT's going to get any more towers in. He's not going to give up, though. DauT's going to go and try to get a tower down. He's going to drop a tower on front of that stone. I think Jordan can take this fight sooner rather than later. As DauT adds in more Eagle Scouts, Jordan will have a couple archers soon. Maybe he wants to wait until those pop out. But I think Jordan's got the numbers. We'll bring a couple villagers forward. DauT's tower will go up, but I foresee it going down right after it goes up. Those Eagle Scouts have a little bit of arrow resistance. They're kind of a beefy unit, but I don't think it's enough here as DauT will garrison the tower. Jordan will lose an archer. He will have to continue to fight this. It's going to be an awkward one, but I would have to think that Jordan's in a better position than DauT. DauT continuing to build Eagle Scouts, though. Jordan at the moment is garrisoning his archer. Yo, yo, yo. Sinkin's here. Improve is here. Improve, a.k.a. Socks, is here. And it looks like Jordan's going to retreat from this after all. I thought he had the numbers. I thought he had the right engagement, but these Eagle Scouts continuing to come out. DauT's going to make that feudal eagle push, something you don't see very often. Well, you see it on HD. You don't see it on AOC, I suppose. Let's see. We will find another archery range coming down for Jordan. He's going to go double range archers as Ethiopians. He will not have fletching. I think he's fine to do this. The only problem is these eagles as a base have 2 defense versus arrows, so it makes it a little tricky to dwindle them down with archers that do 4 damage. The first tower there from DauT is interesting. I wouldn't call it great. Jordan is pretty much safe behind this for the most part, but he doesn't have the stone for another tower, and he's not taking any stone for the moment. So if DauT were to do an end around and get into the back here, Jordan might be in trouble. On the other side of things, though, DauT really doesn't have anything to defend himself at home. He probably will be able to drop some towers in defense if he needs to, as he continues to slowly build towers and then probably come back and take more stone here on the front. Jordan with a hill bonus now, has 6 archers, does not have fletching yet. He's actually not going to be able to stop this just yet. Okay, interesting. I saw your DauT teaching session. Pretty sick. Art of the Troll. The troll is learning from the master himself. I would have to think that the Art of the Troll is here and he's cheering for DauT. He's a DauT fan for life, I do believe. Can't blame him. DauT's the man. Yeah, DauT's really, really naked back at home, but I don't think he has anything much to worry about. Resources for DauT, 100 food, 500 gold. That second tower from DauT is awkward because, of course, Jordan's archers pop out to a fresh bit of arrow fire. Still no fletching for Jordan. Jordan is lacking some wood here. Economy is -3 villagers for Jordan. There's the blacksmith. Okay, there's the fletching. Beautiful. I was saying he was lacking wood for the blacksmith, but he already had it halfway built. Looks like 6 villagers out on gold for Jordan as he continues to try to keep double range archers going. He's feeling a little bit of a pinch on his eco, but you know what? These towers haven't damaged him too much. Jordan's he's gonna push out. I was gonna say he's got to try to defend these villagers on the gold pile, but I think he knows that. Those Eagle Scouts are roaming around. They're not the slowest unit in the game. They'll get around behind Jordan's base. Jordan is trying to build a little bit of a wall off. I think he can block toward the TC on that side. He does have villagers that can be poked through this hole, but for the most part, those eagles aren't going to get in. Jordan can turn around and kill these eagles. I mean, +1 defense is in, though, as +1 damage comes in, and Jordan will be going forward. He probably senses that DauT does not have much at home to defend himself. DauT dropping a tower on his main gold in defense. That's kind of the SOP. That's the standard operating procedure. When you are forward like this, you got to save a little resource for some defensive towers. And that tower will come up at a decent moment just before these archers get here. Holy shit, DauT with some great timing. Perfect timing. He actually jebaited Jordan into getting a little closer here. We shall see. Speaking of which, what is the slowest unit in the game? Killer Bee is the second best. I want people to learn from my stream while I learn. That's my hope. Yeah, that would be cool. That's a cool concept. Market coming down for Mr. DauT. He is going to be raided by some archers now. Did not quite quick wall as much as he could have, and there was a hole in the wall anyway, and DauT will lose a vill or two. He's certainly going to have some villagers here that are in some hot water. Is going into eagles pretty deeply. Does have +1 defense. He can probably clean this group of archers with the right fight, but right now Jordan continues to roam around the back of DauT's base. Another watchtower coming for DauT. These archers are again going to be here just in time to receive a couple bursts of arrow fire as DauT roams in with eagles to try to clean them up. DauT will try to climb the hill here. Jordan is going to push back into a small area, less surface area on top of those archers. Will grab a couple eagles, but those eagles are beefy, man. They are beefy against arrows. The numbers get smaller for Jordan. He does get some good trades here in the end, though. It looks like his archers are not going to be home for Christmas. Back at home, those 2 towers from Mr. DauT are still up. Castle Age coming for DauT. Jordan, unfortunately, is not terribly close. Jordan's got 6 vills on gold, and he's going double range archers, so he's not going to have the gold to click up ever soon. He's not going to have the gold to click up anytime terribly soon. Jordan's still got a bunch of idols out here. He had several idols near this mill earlier in the game, but I think those are different villagers. Jordan's going to drop some farms, send them over to wood, continue to build up his eco. He's going to be 2 vills ahead of DauT. That's because DauT is on the way to castle, I think. Wheelbarrow coming for Jordan. He's gonna have a decent economy, but DauT will be up first. And what is Mr. DauT going to do? Mr. DauT is going to do whatever the hell he pleases. He's certainly going to have enough stone if he wants to drop a castle. And where better to drop a castle than, like, I don't know, somewhere right here on Jordan's front porch. I mean, here would be a great spot, but how do you pull that off? I think if you drop it between these 2 towers, you have a lot here to defend you. We'll see. Probably more pragmatic to drop it at home, especially since DauT is kind of still getting raided by archers from Jordan. Jordan's going to run in and try to camp out under this tower. Looks like he will succeed in doing that. Will lose an archer on the way in, but DauT is going to have to build yet another tower to defend himself. Tower range, of course, 9 at the moment. This tower will reach very easily into...
Killer Bee, you are awesome, and I love your stream.
Yo!
Sorry that you're only second best, but here's $10.
The art of the troll. I'm second best. Hey, man, I'll take second best any day. Thanks very much for the donation. Appreciate that. Welcome. I don't know why I always say welcome. I guess welcome makes sense for followers, but not really for donations. DauT's castle is going to go right between those towers. The art of the troll drops a donation, and then his mentor, Mr. DauT, is going to drop that beautiful, beautiful castle in the middle. And the reason that this is so ugly is that this stone pile is gone, this gold pile is gone, this stone pile is gone for Jordan, and his buildings on the front are going to be taking arrow fire from this castle. And any archers that come out of here are potentially going to receive a nice burst of arrow fire as soon as they get in. DauT's got towers on both sides of his gold pile. He did have a moment there where Jordan was doing some damage, but man, DauT feels like he's in an absolute Wonderful position. Sinkin saying, donation? Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Troll. Glad to be second best in your heart, man. That's the best I can do. Jordan sent a few more vills over to gold. He is going castle. Does still have those 2 ranges, pumping out some archers. Jordan's in a really rough position, but at least his gold on the back is safe, and he is going to get up to castle. He hasn't lost a bunch of villagers. He can drop, if he had some stone, he could drop some TCs. University coming for Mr. DauT. DauT, after building this castle, will presumably start to queue up some plumed archers. He will have a couple of those on the way. DauT continuing to take Jordan's stone on the front because he can, because he's DauT, and he will. Jordan continuing to pump out archers. Padded archer armor coming for DauT. Ballistics coming for DauT. Jordan will hit the castle age at a moment where he can drop a university and could drop a couple TCs if he only had the resources. Looks like it will be a siege workshop and a university for Jordan. Jordan is going to drop a siege workshop and a university in a stable. Oh, secret hidden stable here in the back. Jordan kind of hiding in the fog of war a bit, hoping to strike back out at some point against DauT. DauT will have... Well, he will knock down an archery range there and probably will knock down the other one in not too long of a time. Castles are relatively damaging. We will have plumed archers rolling out. Those first couple plumes will find Jordan's army, but I don't know how bad DauT wants this fight because Jordan's going to have more archers rolling in here pretty soon. Jordan's going to lose a lot of archers, though. DauT with ballistics, able to chase his opponent down. Jordan going ballistics, crossbowman, and bodkin arrow. Jordan needs that crossbowman to come in. It seems like it's taking longer than it's ever taken before. Needs that crossbowman upgrade to come in. Ballistics will help him a ton as well. Until then, DauT's going to harass him. And yeah, now DauT will go back. DauT's got a couple more villagers and an eagle here pushing on the left side of Jordan's base. There's no resources really over here left to raid. But DauT wants to get in, I suppose. Wants to open up a hole into Jordan's base and see if he can do some raiding. DauT back at home will drop an archery range. Interesting. Maybe some skirms. Not sure. But at least for now, it's going to be 1 TC for DauT and 1 TC for Jordan. Jordan needs a bit more stone. Actually, both players would need more stone if they were going to go into TCs. Jordan will simply rewall behind this tower. I don't think DauT is going to get in over there anytime soon. The big fight here on the front is Jordan's gold. Jordan's still clinging to the top of that hill. And that awkward hill near DauT's base has not been a factor at all. Jordan has not been able to do anything offensive all game. I was saying how DauT would have trouble holding that hill and Jordan might be able to camp on top of it. That has certainly not been an issue. Jordan's been camping on his own hill, defending this gold all game long, just trying to keep himself alive. Let's see, resources at the moment, 200 wood, 300 food, 60 gold. Looks like DauT is spending it all as fast as he can get it. Both players will continue to boom up, I believe, on 1 TC. Slowly building up their economies. A couple more archery ranges coming from Jordan. He lost his 2 on the front, which is really a problem for his unit production. Just going to be on 2 ranges after having built 4. That feels bad, man. A couple villagers going down here as well. Mr. Jordan continuing to fall a little bit further behind DauT. Just 4 or 5 plumes there. It looks like 4 roaming into the economy. They're basically 2-shotting villagers at the moment, making Jordan wall up a bit more, but probably more importantly, grabbing down, I think, 4 villagers there. 4 vills kind of means a lot when you're on 45. It's better when your opponent has a small number. Looks like DauT will continue to try to raid on the other side. Jordan doesn't have enough of an army here to hold this. He's going to need a mangonel, which is on the way, but might be a bit late. Hopefully he can catch DauT unaware and get at least 1 good shot in here. Can never seem to catch DauT unaware. He always seems to be ready. DauT will push this back, or rather he will retreat back. And look at this. He's going to come in on the other side with another small group of plumes. Jordan's in a lot of trouble, man. Villagers continuing to go down. Plumed archers tanking a mangonel shot. DauT, in this case, will take some damage, but he will once again idle Jordan's front gold. 6 villager advantage for DauT. Militaries are similar in size. Of course, DauT has that castle on the front. Will soon kill Jordan's barracks. DauT will someday knock over this blacksmith, I suppose. The DauT micro is real indeed. Those 4 poor villagers, says Mr. Sinkin. Yeah, DauT's in a really good spot. Right now, upgrades are +2/+2 for both guys, but I think when you said that, it was true. Upgrades were very different. Of course, you'd rather have the faster plumes to do a little picking and poking and raiding than the slower, lower HP crossbowmen. Mining camp's coming on the front for DauT. He is going to start taking these resources out here. DauT is not floating a bunch of stone, but has a little bit. May someday build another castle. I would think a TC might come in first, but it is still one TC for both players. Villagers are actually pretty close all of a sudden. I'm not sure if DauT was idle for a moment. Maybe he got a wheelbarrow. I'm not sure. Not quite paying enough attention to that, but we will see a couple. We see Jordan's second TC. That's why Jordan's catching up on villagers. Snuck a second TC up while I wasn't looking. Jordan has also snuck up an extra mining camp, and DauT is going to find it. DauT will be able to micro down a couple more vills and avoid a big mangonel shot. He's doing a really nice job here. DauT will go imp on 1 TC with 54 villagers. Has that castle up, has a university already, has ballistics. Pretty well matched to continue to run in and hurt Jordan. Jordan, though, is going to be positioning well. Going to keep these plumes out of his economy for now. He does have a mangonel back at home. So DauT can maybe pick in, grab a vill or two, and then has to get out. Eventually, as we said, DauT will kill this blacksmith with that 1 Eagle Scout. What's DauT doing back at home? He's getting raided. Oh, sweet Jesus. Jordan got in, and I didn't even see it happen. My Lord. Jordan able to get in there with about 10 crossbows, and he will kill several villagers. DauT was on 54, so Jordan grabbed 5 farmers there. DauT will respond with some plumes, and he will climb up this hill and clean up this army, but Jordan able to sneak in and do a little damage of his own. Jordan's grabbing handcart as we speak. He will continue to build his economy for a bit longer. I like this bit of raiding from Jordan. In the end, DauT will reclaim his territory, and he will grab Imp quite soon. I would think that DauT can drop a treb somewhere in front of this castle and start trebbing down the front of Jordan's base, which is going to be awkward. Jordan says, "Are you up?" DauT says 60%. Jordan says GG. DauT says GG. That's 2 guys who respect each other. That's a really cool moment that we just saw there. Are you up? And DauT truthfully says 60%. And Jordan believes him and says GG. That's a really cool moment, man. That's a really cool moment. Just quick look at the achievements. DauT went 1 TC Imp. Jordan basically was 1 TC until maybe 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes of game time ago. He was mostly standing toe-to-toe with DauT, but those plumes are just too tough, and DauT's towers were too good. GG, well played. Game number 2 goes to DauT. Game number 1 went to DauT. Game number 3 will be coming in a moment between DauT and Jordan.